Okay then, so first things first, I promise I'm not going to drag out today's video like I usually do. Sorry about that, I don't actually mean to, it just unintentionally kind of happens whenever I hit record for whatever reason. But today, I want to get past that. But before we actually do get started with the main part of today's video, I just have to ask you guys as a one-off favor, if you're watching this and you are not subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. I wouldn't usually ask this, but as of the time of me uploading today's video, we are around 40 away from 5,000, and that is just a crazy milestone, and it's only possible if you guys help me out here. So if you do like my content, aren't subscribed, please feel free to consider subscribing. Again, it really helps me out. But that's all I want to talk about for the beginning portion of today's video. I'm not going to drag this out, and yeah, let's just get straight to it. So, the two main Ninjago writers at the moment, Kevin Burke and Chris Doc Wyatt, or just Doc for short, recently took part in a bit of a Ninjago Twitter tradition as they posted a 2 truths and 1 lie. This time though, of course, it is centered around the upcoming season, Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2. In total here we have 4 truths and 2 lies, and I want to break all of this down and share my own personal thoughts and opinions on all of this. So first of all, this is the 2 truths, 1 lie from Kevin Burke, the 1 out of 2 main Ninjago writers that we're going to be taking a look at. So we have one. Well, I'm just going to go through all of them, right? I'm just going to start off with the top one here, though. So, it reads, scrolls written in ancient Thyroxian reveal how to perform an evil ritual. I think I'm pronouncing that right, guys. Thyroxian? I think that sounds right to me. So that is number 1 here. I'm just going to read out the other 2, and then we'll talk about them. Number 2, it reads, quote, a writer of destiny has a direct connection to the Forbidden 5. Interesting. And then right at the bottom here, as number 3, we have, quote, slug merchants travel the merged lands less frequently than some would like. So, instantly from what I've been seeing a lot on Twitter, a lot of people believe that number 3 is the lie because it's just kind of like a boring one, I guess. But I'm here to share an actual different opinion, and this is one I truly believe in. I think that number 1 is actually the lie. And I know you guys are free to call me absolutely crazy and just absurd in the comments, but seriously, I do think that, because while there may be some sort of, truth to that, maybe, right, it doesn't necessarily have to be in Thyroxian, or this weird language that was mentioned here. Maybe there are some sort of evil ancient scrolls that tell you how to perform a ritual, but maybe there's a slight twist and spin on the real, actual plot that we'll be seeing that makes this one the lie. It just seems like a really kind of sly lie, I know that rhymes, to me, and I just think that it's almost like a trick, and I absolutely believe that the writer of Destiny has a direct connection to the Forbidden 5. We've been seeing a lot of the Cloud Kingdom from the trailers. There's clearly some sort of big thing going on there. We also had those evil worms in Season 1 of Dragons Rising, so there seems to be a lot of different stuff going on with the Cloud Kingdom, and I think that that could definitely be real. And as for the Slug Merchant one, sure, it sounds kind of lame, kind of boring as of now, but I think that that might actually mean something pretty important as we get into Season 2 of Dragons Rising, potentially even like a finale-based plot, if that makes any sense. Time will tell, of course, but those are my thoughts. I think that number 1 is the lie, and then the bottom 2 are the truths, and no one's going to change my mind on that for now. Time will tell. That is my pretty much go-to quote for all of these videos. I've just got my heart set on that being the truth. But again, feel free to let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. With that being said, though, that was the portion from Kevin Burke. We still have Doc Wyatt's to go over, so I'm just going to read them out. We'll do the same thing again. 2 truths, 1 lie. Here's the first one. The ninja will be sorted according to their fang status. Number 2 reads, when the blood moon rises, Skulkins gain special powers. And number 3, the administration will have problems getting the equipment they want. Very, very interesting. So, for the top one, a lot of people have been confused by it, and rightfully so, because as of right now, as Ninjago fans that obviously have not seen Season 2 yet, we have no idea what this whole fang status thing actually is. So, yeah, I'm just going to come out and say it, by the way. I'm pretty sure that one is going to be the lie, although maybe that's kind of obvious, and maybe I'm falling for the trap here, because a lot of other Ninjago fans have also been thinking that, but I don't know, guys. Just as of right now, I think this one has the most chances of being the lie. The number 2 option is very interesting, though, don't get me wrong, because it reads that when the blood moon rises, Skulkins gain special powers, and we've been seeing a bit of this. What's her name, Bonezel or something. I'll put an image of her on screen now. For some reason, her name has just completely slipped my mind, but you guys know the character I'm talking about. We've been seeing some of her from the trailers, and something definitely seems to be going on with her, and we also got some sort of like tweet a few months ago now that was kind of hyping her up, and the fact that we'll be seeing more of her in Season 2, so I think that could definitely tie into this whole Skulkins gaining special powers, and obviously the Blood Moon is a huge concept that we're going to be seeing in Season 2, so put 2 and 2 together, it all comes together perfectly in my personal opinion, so I think that number 2 is absolutely, definitely going to be a truth. And as for number 3, a lot of people have been saying that this one's the lie. It's kind of between 1 and 3 that a lot of people have been like debating themselves on, but I also believe this one is definitely a big truth here. It reads, just to fill you guys in quickly, the administration will have problems getting the equipment they want. Very, very simple type thing going on here, but I think that this one, again, is one of those ones that everybody's going to sleep on, and then we'll actually see a storyline involving equipment and the administration in the season, and everybody will come back to this and be like, oh, right, that makes a lot more sense now. You get what I mean? Oh, I just think that this one is definitely very real sounding. Although who knows, maybe that's the point. Maybe it was thrown in there to throw us off, to make things a little bit more difficult. But yeah, all things considered, I wholeheartedly believe in what I'm saying right now. There's no kind of like debate in my mind going on. As of right now, I absolutely 100% think that everything I've just said is completely true. But again, time will tell. With all of this being said there, you guys, that is going to conclude things here. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about all of this down below in the comment section. Would love to hear some other opinions on this. As always, if you enjoyed it, drop a like on it, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Again, it's more important now than ever because we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. Really appreciate you all, and also turn on the notification bell to keep up to date on all of my new content. And yeah, take it easy, you guys. We'll see you all soon. So yeah, goodbye.